We back with another one of Rick's Moment. We finna do a reaction video on Never Gotta, and we finna see what he has to say about how to react to your reality.
You to be realistic. It will show you your bank account, your account circumstances, your limitations, and declare these to be the immutable facts of your existence. But I tell you tonight that these are not facts at all. They are merely the outpicturing of your past assumptions, the crystallized thoughts that you have held about yourself and your world. The man who looks at his empty wallet and says, "This is my reality," has forgotten the most fundamental truth of existence, that consciousness is the only reality, and that all else is but its shadow. When I speak of ignoring your reality, I do not mean to live in denial or to close your eyes to appears to be. I mean something far more profound. I mean to recognize that what you call reality is simply the lag between your assumption and its manifestation. It is the interval between the seed planted in consciousness and the harvest reaped in experience. The man who plants a seed does not dig it up each day to see if it has grown.
So basically, like, what he's referring to is like your reality is just like a bouncing off place. Your reality is not really real. Just use your reality as a place of seeing what you want or what you don't want. So it's just like, it's an illusion. So basically, you don't really respond to the reality if it's not something that don't serve you. So that's basically what he's talking about as far as ignoring reality.
He waters it, tends it, and assumes its growth even when he cannot see it. So too must you tend your assumptions with the same faith, the same persistent assumption of their fulfillment. You see, my friends, assumption is not merely positive thinking or wishful hoping. Assumption is the act of taking something for granted, of accepting it as true regardless of external evidence. When you assume something, you live from that assumption. You think from it, you feel from it, you act from it. You do not think of it as something you hope will happen, but as something that already is. This is the secret that separates those who manifest their desires from those who merely dream about them. Consider the man who desires wealth but looks at his poverty and says, "But this is my reality." He has made his current state his God, his standard of truth. He worships at the altar of his circumstances and wonders why they never change. But the man who assumes wealth, who thinks from wealth, who feels from wealth, who acts from the consciousness of wealth, will find that his external world must conform to his internal state. For the outer world is but the reflection of the inner world, and it cannot help.
So basically what he's referring to this one is that, you know, your outer world is your inner world. So it's like the law of correspondence, like whatever that's in the inside is going to reflect on the outside. So whatever that you got going on in the inside, that's why you got to change what's going on in the inside. So what's in the inside can manifest on the outside. So if you got something that is not serving you in the inside, you have to change that so it won't be, you once again, reflected on the outside. So yeah.
Mirror back to you the assumptions you persistently hold. The great mistake that most people make is in trying to change their outer world while leaving their inner world unchanged. They try to force circumstances to bend to their will through effort and struggle, never realizing that circumstances are but the echo of consciousness. You cannot change the echo by shouting at it. You must change the voice that creates it. You cannot change your reflection by manipulating the mirror. You must change.
So once again, what he's referring to about the echo is that inner you that's inside. So once again, that inner you has to be changed inside before it reflects on the outside. So that inside is that echo that you're shouting to. So you can't shout at something that's in the inside. That's just the echo. You got to go ahead and change it from within so you can actually see the difference on the outside. So yeah.
Stands before it. This is why I say to you tonight, ignore your reality and keep assuming. Do not let the evidence of your senses dictate to you what is possible. Do not let the opinions of others determine what you can become. Do not let your past failures convince you that your future must be the same. For in the realm of consciousness, all things are possible to him who believes, and belief is simply assumption persisted in. When you assume something, you enter into the feeling of the wish fulfilled. You do not try to figure out how it will happen or when it will happen. You simply live in the feeling that it